Hi, we're going to do a loosening up the neck and shoulders video. And the first thing we're going to start with is our feet. And in between the different segments, I'm going to want you to pause the video so that you can do things 3 times each. Okay, so you can pause in between. The first thing we're going to start with is our foot. So you're going to take a tennis ball and you're going to place it underneath your foot like such, and simply roll it around underneath that foot for a good 3 to 5 minutes with each foot. Don't press super hard, just like a normal press, whatever feels good. And go ahead and do it in your toes as well. All right, so go ahead and pause the video here until we get to the next segment, and when you're ready, after you do that, come back and unpause. Our next section is we're going to loosen the neck by using our feet. We're going to do this movement 3 times with each foot. The movement is inhale, lift up the toes and the ball of the foot. Spread the toes wide and pull them back as far as you can. As you exhale, go ahead and allow the foot to come down. Push the foot forward as far as it will go. And then inhale up those toes back towards your shin again. Spread the toes wide if you can. And then when your body starts to exhale, allow that foot to come back down and pull it back. And we're going to do that 3 times for each foot. Again, it's inhale it up, exhale it down, slide it forward, inhale it up, exhale it down, and slide it back. Now, pause and do that 3 times with each foot. Now we're going to move to this shoulder section. So when you're done with your feet, come back and we'll do the shoulders. Okay, with the shoulders, we're going to first start with rolling our shoulders one direction, then the other. So you're simply going to, actually, let's just start with a little shoulder shrug. So inhale it up and exhale it down. And do that 3 times. Inhale it up, exhale it down, and inhale it up, exhale it down. Now we're going to roll our shoulders. So you're going to inhale it up, exhale it back. Squeeze those shoulders together and just round, pull them down and forward and come back to neutral. Inhale it up, squeeze them back as you exhale and do the rounding motion as you're exhaling. If your breath isn't perfect, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. And one more time. Roll them back, then forward and come forward. And then reverse that roll. So inhale it up, pull them down, and squeeze them back. Then come back to normal. Don't worry about the rhythm of your breath here. Just try to roll them forward. You're going to do that 3 times. And you can pause this video and do it at your own pace. Okay, the next thing is we're going to do the shoulders, work on one shoulder at a time, and I want you to picture having a cross, like a cross tattoo on your shoulder. And we're going to have our shoulders go to those different points of the cross. So simply inhale up that shoulder for the top of the cross, exhale it down. Take a rest, go ahead and inhale, and as you exhale, let's do the sides of the cross. So bring the shoulder forward, exhale it back, and then take another exhale it back, or inhale, it doesn't matter, and bring it forward. And then finally, we're going to go to the bottom of the cross, drop the shoulder down the best you can. Think about it as extending the elbow towards your hip. And back again. We're going to do that 3 times with each shoulder. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Take another big inhale, exhale forward, inhale it back, exhale it back, inhale it forward, and then exhale it down and come back. So do that one more time on this side and then do it on 3 times on the other side. Then you're going to want to come back to me once again. Now we're going to do one more thing. So we want to bring our hands out in the tray. Squeeze those elbows into your sides. Take a nice big inhale, reach in nice and tall, pull the belly in. As you exhale, open up those arms and really squeeze those shoulders back. And come back forward. Take that nice big inhale. Just open up the arms like you have a tray, squeeze it, and if you have a teacup, you can lift it up and bring it back down and then bring it forward. One more time. We're going to do this 3 times. So take that inhale and exhale, open up, pretend you have teacups in those hands. Lift them up with a little inhale, exhale it down, and bring it forward. And then go ahead and rest and gonna move those shoulders around and you should feel a lot better. Now finally, if your neck is feeling really good and you don't have the vertigo, you can do a couple things with your neck. So you can take that nice big inhale, sit nice and tall, roll those shoulders back a little bit so you're sitting nice and tall. Take a nice big inhale, exhale that one ear over to one shoulder. And you can use the other arm and do like little circles or just extend it out. It'll feel nice and good. Allow that stretch to happen. Just breathe into it and then inhale it back over. And just think of it as like 3 breaths per side. And then you can do the other side. You can stretch that arm out. You can do little circles with the arms or just leave it stretched out or just leave it down by the side. And then inhale back to the center. One more thing, so you can do that for 3 breaths. Now the next thing you can do with that neck is take that nice big inhale, and you actually allow that ear to come over to the one side. Now this is a little trickier, but it will feel really good on your neck. Take a nice big inhale and turn the chin kind of like towards the shoulder, so you're looking up towards the ceiling. And then exhale it down, and so you're looking at the opposite knee. But the ear is still to the side. It's kind of tricky. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down, and come back to center. Again, you'd want to do it 3 times each side, but you're only going to do that one if you're not having vertigo issues. If you're having the vertigo issue still, then just simply stop with this one. And just kind of stretch that arm out a little bit in little circles. Okay, I hope that helps. This is something that you can watch every day. And don't forget, you can just push the little pause button. There's going to be a little triangle or a bar on your screen. And if it disappears, don't worry about it. Just push the screen and it'll appear again. I love you. Bye.